live yet? It says I'm live. Yeah, buddy. Live from Western Massacre. It's Tuesday night. I'm Cheese Grits and NyQuil, and thank you all for being here. I'm beating on a lock with a hammer. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy holidays, beginning of the holiday season. Thanksgiving kicks it all off. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Those that don't practice, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful that you're here and you're continuing to support me and keep me going at this. And thank you for getting me to do nutty shit like beat on locks with plastic hammers. I'm actually getting hurt doing this. I got it open once, but now I can't get it open again. So, Lock Dude, I want to give a shout out to Lock Dude. Thank you for being here. Lock Dude's trying to get his channel going. So if you don't mind, jump over to Lock Dude's channel at Lock_Dude and give him a sub. That way he can join us in the live arena. Yeah, so any good Halloween? Any good Thanksgiving plans? I actually got some bone broth going right now. I will not be cooking for Thanksgiving this year, but I prepare other people's turkeys for them and make stock out of their bones, and they do their thing. I will not be cooking for mine this year. I will be working. I got a curveball for you. Not a sponsored drink of the night. Take a guess. Anybody got an idea what this is? It is delicious and fantastic. Wow, that's good. Crispy. No, it's not lemonade, but good choice. Fresca. We're doing Fresca tonight without vodka in it. I wish it had some vodka. It's getting to be that time of year where I get to drink. I don't drink. I drink twice a year to remind me why I don't drink. So when I do, oh boy, it's good. I am sober. I don't know why it's retracted, no reason to, but I am sober. I am a friend of Bill's, although I am not an active friend of Bill's because I do drink twice a year. Jeff, I hope you drink. I hope you have a good time. Remember, if you do drink, ladies and gentlemen, don't drink and drive. Honestly, like if you kill yourself drinking and driving, your family's going to suffer. But even worse, if you live through it and you kill somebody else, you will never forgive yourself. Their family will have a hard time forgiving you. And there will be legal consequences for it that you will pay for the rest of your life. So do yourself a favor. Don't drink and drive this holiday season. It's okay to take a pass on getting there quickly. It's okay to be late for something because you were drinking. It's okay. Fresca is delicious, but I'll never drink and drive my bicycle. They'll get you on that shit too. Like, it's crazy. But it's that time of year. People do crazy shit. People drink, people drive. Don't do it to yourself. T-shirts. I sent out 10 T-shirts. Sorry, 9. I sent out 11 packages, 9 T-shirts. I've got more T-shirts I actually need to get done and out, but none that were given away on the channel. They're all thank yous to people and such like that. But the ones that were won have been sent, and yeah, they should be fun packages when they get where they're going. I am gonna turn us around and get us onto the onto the tarmac, so to speak. I was cutting shims and trying to shim the shackle on this, and it doesn't shim. All I do is tear the shims. I was going to try to shim this, but I don't think so. I've got, I'm having a hard time getting, like this one I can beat open sometimes. Like I got it once. There it is. I got it once. I got it twice now. It does respond to kinetic. I can't zip it or rake it. So, very cool lock to beat open though. Like, yeah, there it is. So I can definitely open it that way. It is vulnerable to kinetic attack. I was trying to zip it. I can't zip it. It doesn't seem to want to zip. Maybe it's my tensioner situation. Yeah, if you're going out this holiday season, do yourself a favor. Like if you don't even care about yourself, do the people that love you a favor and don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. Period. Like it just isn't. I have lost quite a few friends and family to accidents, both sober and drinking. I got a lot of friends who are really paying the consequences for accidents that happen when they're drinking and driving, like bad ones. Not they got pulled over for OUI, like they killed their best friend, kind of horrific, like worst case stories. And they did it a lifetime ago, and they're still suffering every day with the nightmares that they've caused. So don't do it. Yeah, this is why you don't drink and stream. Yeah, just don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. If you had too much and you're one of those belligerent drunks, that's me. I get belligerent. I have a good time, but I get belligerent. Before you start drinking, give your keys to somebody. Give your keys to somebody that is not going to fold, because it is very easy to fold, and you know, just to shut somebody up. Here's your keys, get away from me, that kind of thing. So give your keys to somebody who won't do that. This was my lock I was planning on using for pack leader. I can zip it, I can rake it. The other options I was going to use with it are being used. So I got to figure something. I might just destroy the lock. It is a fun lock to pick. If I can get it to pop open, I am 100% going to use this lock. But it actually, like, it hurts to hit it with a hammer. The way it sits in the hand, it absolutely kills to hit it with a hammer. This is your orange belt lock. Lock, dude. Abus 5540. You don't need to single pin it. You can rake it open. You don't need to do a video of it. You can take a picture of it. And they're fun to open. They respond well to all sorts of different attacks, which, you know, makes you go, oh, wow, it's not that good of a lock. Well, ain't nobody going to sit there and do this to your lock to get into your stuff, but this is a good, if you're picking for your orange belt, this is a good one, and I really don't want to destroy the lock, but I might be cutting the shackle off it. If I can't get it to respond to the hammer blows. Also, Lock Dude. No, this is not yellow. This is orange. This is orange. This is the one I actually got my orange belt pick with. If you are just starting out with picking, take a look at Lockjaw Manufacturing, Lockjaw MFG. Take a look at their challenges. I don't know if you're familiar with the challenges, but they have a couple. One for doing this, right here, what we're doing. And they award a very cool patch for it. There's one called the Berserker that also gets you a very cool patch. They're free for you to do. You just gotta you just gotta do it and film it. Berserker, you open 20 padlocks in 5 minutes. Any method, you can only use one wrench, one tool to do it, and 20 padlocks of your choice. They can be as expensive or inexpensive as you want. You can't comb. You can't, well, you could comb for your belt. This one I'm going to rake and zip. I will use a city rake on it and a half diamond to discern between the two, and I will use a rocking technique with the city rake versus the zipping motion. I will do it that way. I do like the idea of smelting it if I'm going to destroy it, but I don't have a fume hood in this room. So maybe I could do my whole thing in the garage. Yeah, no, Berserker box is very different than the Berserker challenge. Berserker box, I think, gives you 5 locks at random. I think sometimes you can get like some high-end locks in there. I would hate to destroy it too, Lenny, but it's okay. I want the patch more than I want the lock. And the patches are absolutely crisp. They're beautiful patches. If I can figure out another way to open this, I would rather do that, but because it is beautiful brass. I don't know. This one responds well. So I mean, if I could get this one to open with some zipping and raking techniques, it'd be awesome. Because this one I can beat into submission. It was a technique I actually went down and got I used to make coin rings. I still do. I just haven't in a while. When I first learned how to make coin rings, I used this hammer to beat them into shape on the mandrel. If you haven't seen coin rings, they're freaking cool. This acrylic lock back here is a disc detainer lock. It is, I had never picked it. It's got a loose wheel in the top. This wheel falls around, which makes it really difficult to line up and put the tool in. And I don't think you can tension from the top because it just spins. So I don't know, but I could probably. Looks like it's got ball bearings. Yeah, they're not gonna snap out. I tried shimming. I can't fit any shims in this. I do have a key for this somewhere. No, I don't have a pen tumbler acrylic. I wish I did. Nightmare, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving early. You missed my whole speech about drinking and driving. Um, can we please, somebody that has hands on a keyboard and a blue wrench, throw Lock Dude's link up? Like to help Lock Dude get some subscribers. I saw somebody else, I think at Wild Billiam was giving a shout out to Lock Dude. And I said, you know what, I'm going to give him a shout out myself. Love helping people out. Speaking of which, Rusty Spoon. I haven't done any of these shout outs in a while. Nico James, Phantasm, and Rusty Spoon. They all need love still. Elroy's Toys needs love still. Bread Cred, hello. Hey, oh, God bless. He is, yes, God bless. Do not drink and drive, because he will not bless you when you get pulled over. We've got Swamp Picker. He needs more subs. If you haven't subbed to Swamp Picker, he needs some too. Those were t-shirt winners. And of course my my weekly yell out that I haven't done, every live yell out. Steve Leahy on Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. If you like art, this is one-stop shopping right here. He gives away a painting every Tuesday or every Monday night. And to qualify, all you have to do is be at the live stream the week before and make a suggestion for what he is to paint the next week. Rusty Spoon just won one, and I can't wait to see which one Rusty Spoon gets, because I know the one that they were looking at, and it is absolutely an incredible painting. I saw some of the ones that Swamp Picker has gotten, absolutely incredible. All the ones I have are absolutely incredible. And the lock that he is painting for me to give away for my 500 subscribers, that's also something we need to talk about tonight. The lock that he is painting for me to give away will be absolutely incredible. So 500 subscriber giveaway. Thank you all very, very much for subscribing, first and foremost, and being part of the community. Spoon has been very, very kind and given me a bunch of ideas of what to do for the giveaway. And I will make the announcement here after the holiday of what it's going to be. By the time I actually do the giveaway, I hope I'm over 1,000, and I hope I'm pushing close to 1,500. I hope. Will that happen? I don't know, maybe. Maybe we won't gain any more between now and then. It's all a mystery of what is going to happen, but we will be giving that lock away. What the lock is going to be, I don't know. I've left that up to the artist. But if you've seen Stephen Leahy's art, you will absolutely understand why I'm giving this thing away. I don't want to. I want to put it on a shelf as a keepsake for myself, because I do collect his art, and I know about 100 other people that collect his art. He's in art galleries throughout the United States and trying to get put into some museums as well, not just galleries, but I think there's a museum of American art that he was trying to get into. He is good. He is very, very good. And I could be absolutely lying about the museum. I think I recall something about that. Maybe it's another gallery. I don't know. Either way, he paints small paintings on things like, well, he's going to do a lock. It's a large lock, but he's going to do a lock. But he paints razor blades and X-Acto blades. And when I say X-Acto blades, I'm referring to a specific painting that he's done on one of these X-Acto blades of the front end of like a 33 Packard or something like that, like some kind of old and hot rod. Like, it's unbelievable. So the lock is going to be mind-boggling. Some of it will be done on live stream on his channel, so the world can see what he's up to. And I know Packlock, who has donated the lock for me to have painted and give away, they are going to be absolutely flattered that this has been done with one of their locks. That I can promise. So with that being said, probably next Tuesday I will announce. I'll do actually an official giveaway announcement video, and then release that next week, of what the requirements are going to be to get into it. And hopefully we have thousands of people involved in it. Although I would like to see it go to the community. I don't want to limit it to just the community, and it will be open to worldwide. Like, I'm not gonna say, well, you're in Turkey and it costs me too much money to send it to you. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna open it up to the world. So, wow, I am thirsty. Okay, so we picked on this a little bit. I also want to shout out Wild Billiam. I think now has recorded his second brown belt lock being opened. So I believe he's going to be getting his brown belt here in a very short period of time. It looks like Eagle Lockpicking, he's gotten his. He also just set a world pick record on the gold D9, which is this exact lock here that I also cannot open. But our one and only Eagle Lockpicking has, I want to say it's like a 14-second pick. Like, it's obnoxious how fast he picked it. And I want to give him a shout out for that, because Eagle Lockpicking is doing big things right now. Wild Billion is doing big things right now, as well as the one and the only Sushi. Big things. Yeah, Eagle crushed the deep. Like, it's not an easy pick. I can't pick it, not even a little bit. I feel like a butthole, like even pretending like I'm gonna get it picked. But we're gonna play with it a little bit. There's no reason I shouldn't play with it a little bit. Those of you that have t-shirts coming, they are on their way. I believe I sent you all your tracking numbers. I'm hoping somebody gets theirs before Thanksgiving, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It'll probably be the Friday after. But I hope you enjoy the package when it gets to you. I actually spent less in shipping than I thought I was going to spend, which is good. I expected to spend a lot in shipping because I had a lot of t-shirts going out. Yeah, I can't pick disc detainers yet. I want to pick disc detainers. I have tools to pick disc detainers, but I cannot pick them yet. This is a very awkward tensioning situation here. There you go, lock dude. What was your goal? Buy locks. Buy locks. I got sent a shipping label image of my buy locks. When I look up the buy locks, they have not been received by the post office yet. So hopefully it's all on the up and up and they get here soon. They won't be here before Thanksgiving, which whatever. It's as long as they get here, I'm okay. I think at 50 you can live stream off your phone with us and do your challenges, bud. I don't know what I'm feeling for in this lock. I know there's a whole lot of pens. That's really all I can say. I think there's 9 pens in this thing. 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and 3 on the top. And I can feel them in there, like I can feel some setting, but let me shove the key in and out of there, and maybe I can. It's got a big old fatty key, and I am using the same pick that I saw our friend Eagle use. Like if it works for him, it's going to work for me. That is not the case. If it works for him, it worked for him. I will probably never get this lock open. Although Wild Billion got this one open too. As much as I love our man Wild Bill, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Although when I got my purple, I did kind of pump the brakes and stop really going after it because I was going after other things, which I did not. I did not complete any of the things I went after yet. So, well, the Hux picks, like, you're not going to break Hux picks. They're like Lincoln logs. I mean, I almost want to say if you're breaking any flags, you're going at it all the wrong way. But I am not a master at this, so I can't say that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how that would work with the double. He said something to me too, and I don't really understand how that worked. The trick to breaking any pick is medium tension or doing what Dean P does and stuff him into handcuffs. That man has the largest collection of bent picks and broke picks that I've ever seen. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's well. What's going on, Delbert? How are you? The Raking Raccoon is here. Also, Dots Locks, I believe it was, just got their blue belt, and I want to commend that. That's awesome. Like, there's getting to that stage, you've now made a commitment. So, congratulations to Dots Locks. I love seeing people belt up. No, I think he stacked 2 tensioners so that it just was tight in the keyway. and that he had a ledge to pick off, because there is a lot happening in this lock and nowhere to really pick from. I don't know, like, I don't know what it feels like to set the pins in this. Like, it's all foreign to me. So I know they go through the sides and like squish the pins there, and then they go to the top. But what's going on, Labs? I showed you my keyway. Please respond. Spoon. What? That is hilarious. Yeah, this keyway is pretty big actually, but there's nowhere to like pick from, which makes it kind of weird. Nowhere to get any leverage from, so I think that's why he was stacking things up. But yeah, that's not working there. That might be the answer right there. It's rather comfortable too. Easy with the gun talk, dude. Easy. So you get yourself in trouble, my friend. Hey now. Him I am. Hello and welcome. Happy to have you here. We are working on a gold D9. Yes, tension actually feels pretty comfortable. I find I have a lot of problems with tensioning, especially these dimple locks. But I don't even know if this is a dimple lock, is it? I think it's just a high pin count. D9 is classified as a dimple. All right. So yeah, I don't want to bend the multi-pick. Come on. I don't hear any clicking and anything dropping, so know if I'm oversetting. Is that even a thing? Can you overset in this? People are picking them the way Eagle picked his, and is oversetting actually even a thing? Yeah, it's kind of a nutty lock, although I'm imagining it looks something similar to this, which is a V18. Imagining the setup looks something like that inside this housing. You can't overset these. All right. Well, that sucks. Be nice if one of these higher end locks you don't have to worry about oversetting everything. Sorry, Spoon. Try setting the opposite way you tension. Yeah, however, there's pins here, there's pins here, and there's pins here. So I can't necessarily do that in this particular lock. Yeah, I know, but I can keep wishing, right? G-Keyman. I am the king at oversetting, I know that. I can't even get that pen to move. Guys with the crazy high pin count, devil picking in 19 seconds or whatever it was he did. It was fast though, whatever it was. I think the record was 30 seconds and he smoked the record. Good night, Lenny. Hopefully we can get that patch done this weekend. That would be pretty cool. If they do, smack them with your shoe till they're black and blue. All right, I get nowhere with these top pins. I can get the side pins to set, or at least get them to do something, but these top pins, I don't get anywhere with them. I think I need to try a little bit thicker tensioners. Yeah, I mean, I will do whatever I have to do and do my part of it, even if I buy another one. But I like that one because it picks just like you know, some of these locks perform differently than others, and the ones that perform the way you want them to are fantastic. Yeah, I might, word nerd, I'm going to tell you right now, not on this particular lock, but on the challenge we're about to do, I'm considering using a drill to open the lock that I will be opening. Considering it. Oh, there we go. I got a pin to pop there. No Skyrim for me, or Fallout. But I'm aspiring to be a level 100 picker. At some point, IRL. I am definitely not McNally, and I am definitely not lock-picking lawyer, but I pretend to be on YouTube. And both of those are very talented lock pickers. They really are. This double tensioner thing is weird as hell. All right, I gotta give my hands a break here for a moment. I think I can get another tensioner in there. Well, it's 40 and 50, so that's about as thick as I get. Magnum PI he wouldn't pick it. He'd waggle his mustache at it and it would fall open. They do look like weed smoking bats, right? You pick a lock and these are Huck's dimple picks. They are elite Chinese branded dimple picks. They come and they need to be refinished. This one I actually put a little bit of refinishing into. It is smooth. This one here I put a lot of refinishing into. This is probably the one I should be using because it's thinner. But I don't know actually. Bob Hope, hello and welcome. Those of you that have never been here, thank you for popping in. Hope you stay and chit chat for a while. If you don't mind, I can always use a subscription, but it is not required. Hey, I'm getting somewhere. I am pushing for 1,000 subs. There is a 500 subscriber giveaway that is about to begin. I just broke 500 subscribers recently, so the subscription giveaway will be happening fairly soon. I will be giving away an amazing lock. If you are a lock picker, it is a very high level security lock, as well as it's going to be a nice collector's piece. The lock itself was supplied by Packlock as a gift to me for getting to 500. The core I bought, and I will rekey the core myself with control key and operating key. And then the artist Stephen Leahy is doing some sort of intense custom paint on this lock, so it will be a keepsake. I would say you pick it and then put it on a shelf and look at it. I like, this is a Jimmy Long's. I get them from jimmylongs.com. These came from some Chinese vendor. I don't remember. Sparrows. I have some Sparrows back here. I have Mad Bob's, who was a European lockpick maker. We've got some multi-picks here, which are German, and they come in the United States. You can get them through like Lockpicker's Bench. There's a few. But as far as like basic lockpicks, I use those. There's also Greyhounds, who sometimes he's in here, sometimes he's not. Greyhound makes very beautiful picks, very unique shapes to them, neat profiles. And they are reasonably priced. Multi-pick is very expensive, which is why I only have a couple of them. I also have a couple of multi-pick standard picks, which I bought for pick and buy locks, but I can't pick those either. A lot of locks I can't pick. We will be taking a break from this one here momentarily and picking some other locks. I do have covert instruments, actually, LockDo, and I do use them, not very often, but I own the Reaper set from Covert Instruments with the McTickla and the Mini Tickla. I got one pin that is rock solid in here and it doesn't move. It's the weirdest thing. I think everything else has been pushed out of the way. Coverts is nice. I was one of those people that's, I just want to be able to pick with one pick. That's so not the case. Picking with one pick is, I mean, there's people that can do it, I guess, but it is not the easiest thing in the world. You need to have a pick for pretty much every situation you run across. I don't feel any feedback, although I believe I got the pins out of the way. Nope. Yeah, Greyhound picks are well received. He's got some neat profiles, and Greyhound's just a nice dude in general. Like, I feel like I want to launch these pins through the roof of this lock. Damn you, Eagle lock picking. Tonight's not a sponsored drink of the night, Fresca. Good for what ails you. Nice change from the old standby. So this lock, rather intense. It does go both ways. Greyhound's website. Brian's Brake Shed, hello. Covert, yeah. Greyhound, Jimmy Long, yeah. Peterson, I got Peterson here. I don't have anything really negative to say about Petersons, although I know everybody likes to make fun of them. I do think they're maybe a little overpriced. But I got no qualms with the quality of their tools. I do know a few people that have managed to break off some of these Petersons. But like my first 1100 got opened with a Peterson. I do not know Greyhound's site off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure somebody will point you in the right direction at some point. Yeah, I don't do pocket knife picks. I don't feel like they're practical. Sure, they're neat to have in your pocket and you can whip it out and like maybe pick a lock with it. But if you're whipping it out to pick a lock, you're probably going to get yourself in trouble because they will jam you up for that if for some reason you're being searched and you have that on you. Thank you, G. Keeman. Yeah, I do not understand what I'm doing in this lock. And after you see somebody like rip through one of these and the speed that Eagle lockpicking did, like not being able to pick it at all is rather unacceptable. Yank that freaking pick. What's up, brother? This is true. If you're being searched, there's probably more to worry about. And it is a cool, yeah, don't get me wrong, it is a cool tool. If somebody were to give me one, yeah, I would have no problems like playing with it and having a good time with it. But I'm not going to spend that kind of money on a pocket pick. Greyhound makes good picks. They're comfortable, they look good, they're functional. The profiles on them are very unique. He put some thought into it. I believe Southern Specialties manufactures those for him. Am I right on that? Or am I making shit up, guys? Those of you that, yeah, thank you. Which Southern Specialties also reputable pick makers, distributors. Glenn Coates, hello. Happy to have you here. Welcome. Sit a spell. Pack a pipe. Hang out. Yeah, I used to travel around with like a full Sparrows Sherman tank kit, and one day I just stopped. Like I don't go anywhere with picks anymore. There's really no reason for me to. I used to open up lockers for coworkers that would lock their car keys in their locker and not be able to get it, so that they didn't have to call in the maintenance guys at 9 o'clock at night to cut off a lock that didn't need to be cut off. But I don't do that anymore. I stopped doing that a couple years ago, so I don't carry any picks with me anymore. I don't feel like I'm going at this right. I'm sure having it in my hand doesn't help. Sideways SI, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, I think if I was going to carry, I would be carrying the Reaper set. But I like using the tensioners at home. I would have to buy another set of tensioners for it. But I do keep my warded picks in my Reaper kit because I was going to make it an everyday carry. Warded picks are cool. I do like that Apex kit too. I like the organization situation it poses. I don't really have any experience with the picks that are in there, except for maybe I think it comes with a McTickler. Maybe the same shit you find in the Lock Reaper kit. Yeah, Reaper set is good. It really is. All right, gold D9, not happening. We're going to put you on the back burner. Where are the keys for you? Right here. I thought I might get somewhere. That was just wishful thinking, like, well, a little Italian guy watches Rocky. They go out to the bar and want to fight everybody. That's where I was with this. I saw Eagle Lockpick and Picket and like nothing flat. Saw Wild Billion Picket and pretty much nothing flat. I thought I was going to do it. Nope, not happening. We're back to the basics. Yep, we will come back to it at a later date. I am not worried about it. We will get them both open at some point along the way. And we will also get everything else open that we can't get open along the way at some point. Once you get it open once, you can always get it open twice. My goal P is putting up a fight too. I can get it with 3 pins. As soon as the 4th pin goes in there, there is no opening it. And yeah, here we go. Reaper turners. Love these turners. lose one? Under here? I did. I just lost one. Under here. There it is. You don't need the case. The rerun can be bought a lot. Yeah, out of all my cases, this is the only one I still keep my tools in. I bought myself a Jimmy Long's case for all my Jimmy Longs, and then I went to that, and I don't carry any picks, so I don't need a case. Like, I just want to reach over and grab my picks. I don't pick outside the house, so. Where are we at here? Anybody know what the final score of the UMass college football game was tonight? Pretty sure they closed their season out an amazing 0-12. Pretty sure that went down tonight. But I don't know. Last time I looked, they were losing. Sounds like there's some kind of plane putting its afterburners on as it goes past the mountain here. I haven't watched any football in the last 2 years. So like I caught a little bit of the UMass game tonight, and I was like, oh, smokes. They are getting beat up. Black Friday is a good time to buy picks. It really is. I have a tendency to avoid. You know what? Let's once we get this lock open again, we'll have a little discussion on this. I don't